Pleasant good evening, my friends. Greetings. Tonight I'm going to bring to you a simple dish. Take about, it's not going to take, it's a few minutes to cook. So if you're coming and you're hungry in a rush, and you have all these ingredients, 1, 2, 3, bam, and your food ready. Watch me. Okay, my folks. Ready for it. You're on a cutting board. I have a piece of ginger about 2 inches or inch. It's about an inch because I press it so it spread out. Look more than it is. Some cherry tomatoes. Some hot peppers again from my backyard. Some garlic over here. Oh my lord. So here my spoon I have some thyme and oregano. Oregano is from my backyard also. Some garlic, chop, onion, cut in 2 and slice. Now left out my vegan bouillon. You know what it is already. And I have some scallion over here. And if you know me, you know some love my parsley. So I have some parsley here chopped, ready to go in later. Okay, now for my seasoning, I have the Old Bay, Island Spice out of Jamaica, Old Spice pimento. I have the Cajun seasoning, black pepper, my little shaker here, and I have some Himalayan pink salt. That is the last thing you're gonna add because after the bouillon and the Old Bay and the season and all of these seasoning, it contains salt. So you don't want to put no salt in until the end of the show to make sure you need it. Okay, and we have the organic garlic powder. Now, before I do all of this, I have my broccoli soaked in salt water and a little vinegar. And I also have the shrimp, light vinegar and a little lime juice to wash it off. So here now I'm going to go wash off my shrimp. I have about a dozen shrimp here. The shrimp is wild shrimp, wild caught, not farm raised. You can use whatever shrimp you want. The farm raised is a little less expensive. So if you feel like going farm raised to cut the cost, it's entirely up to you. But I like my wild caught shrimp. Okay, now for seasoning. I'm gonna put my push some of these back so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, now for seasoning. Watch as I go. Just a tad, not a lot, because you have a lot of seasoning here, so I'm just putting a little of each. A little of that, which is the Old Bay. A little of the Island Spice. A little of the Cajun seasoning. Like I always say, you don't want to overpour it because you want to taste what you're cooking. You don't want to taste the seasoning. Dash of garlic powder because you're going to have the garlic to the pot later on. So just a little garlic powder just for a little extra flavor in. Now I have black pepper here also. Dash in. So you can put your hand in your shrimp and stir it up and you know, get the seasoning all in and everything. Now this is how it look after I finish seasoning. Okay, so now light my stove. So I'm gonna make sure the pot is hot. So let me take you to the pot with me. There you go. So I'll put my pan on the fire. So that's while it's getting hot, I'm going to reach for my olive oil. So here comes my olive oil. And about 1, 2, 3 tablespoonful of olive oil. More if you want. Let that heat up a little bit. When your oil is hot, you start with your onions. Scallion. You can wait until the oil is a little hotter than this. But I'm pressed for time, so I'm going a little faster than I normally would. My oregano and thyme spilling my garlic, but that's okay, it's gonna go in there anyway. So when you put your garlic in, drop your ginger in also. I don't peel ginger. A lot of people peel ginger, I don't. I use ginger for flavoring because I'm not gonna eat it, so. Okay. Now, since this is a quick dish, I'm not going to be too fancy and waiting a long time to put this and that in. Here I come with my shrimp. Drop my shrimp in. Sardines. No, I did not forget my butter. I just left it in the fridge so it doesn't melt. I mean, I could keep it out and put in some water, but that's okay. You drop about a spoonful of butter in your thing. And you come back and start so. Now remember, shrimp does not take long to cook. If you're a shrimp lover like me, you'd know that. Now, some people, they use like you know, chicken broth, veggie broth, whatever broth. I'm not really a fan of those broths per se. So what I usually do, because my bouillon gives you the same flavor as that broth does. So I drop about half cup of water. Still keep your pot, still keep your flame high because you want it to come back to a boil. And as soon as it come back to a boil, you're gonna drop your broccoli in. So because I left my broccoli in some salt water, I'm gonna now rinse it off and get ready for the pot. Okay, so now it comes to a boil. See that? Take a look. Oh, you can see, right? There it is. So now I'm gonna drop my broccoli in. You can cut your broccoli smaller if you want. I'll show you. You can go in like this, make them smaller. Okay, now you're gonna drop your, your tomato in. I like to use half of the bouillon. The bouillon could have gone in earlier. You could have put it in, you know, before you put in the broccoli, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Whenever it's going, it's still gonna come up and give you that same flavor. Now you're gonna mix everybody together. Don't forget your pepper. Now be careful when you touch this pepper because, like I say, it's H-O-T, hot. Well, you're not gonna be using this one anyway, so yours might not be as hot. So you drop your pepper in, oregano and thyme. And you mix. Now look at that. That's what you call steamed shrimp and broccoli. If you go anywhere else and get it different from this, more power to whoever cook it and to you who like it that way. This is my way. And I'm just showing you how I do it. See that? I'm gonna cover it and let it simmer for a minute or two. But before I do so, let me give it a taste test. I like 4 things that me and middle. You know, pretty boy, I have 4 that man middle. Let me take one tasting spoon. Okay. Beautiful. Nothing more. So, you don't have to cover it, but you know, we Jamaicans will like cover up our way I cook. I don't know why. And it's hard to get out of that habit. If I can find my pot cover. Not it cover, but anyway, cover as long as it works. So you're gonna cover it for a few minutes, lower your heat, and let it take time and simmer. Like I heard a cook say the other day, high flames don't cook food. Anyway, I see him, I wear my handshake. Because high flames don't cook food. High flames will cook the outside and the inside raw. Or it will cook, it will burn the outside in order to capture and cook the inside. So now I'm going to add my pimento. See? For additional flavor. I don't know about you, but I always tell people I like my broccoli when I'm eating it, I'm supposed to hear it. And these tomatoes, the reason why I cut them in 2, if you drop them in whole, when you bite it, it can be hot, and when it bursts in your mouth, that heat, that hot juice from it, can give you what you're not looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, shrimp and broccoli in no time. And remember, if you cook shrimp too much, it's gonna get hard. Okay? So I'll catch you in a minute. But before you go, I'll forget my parsley. I'm gonna drown it with parsley. Now you don't have to use parsley at all, or you don't have to use this much, but I love parsley for some reason. So here I go. I love parsley. I put parsley in everything. I almost put it in my tea the other day. That's how much I love it. I don't know. Maybe you can make parsley tea. Yeah, you should. Anything like this can make tea. I want to put some rosemary, but too cold outside. I didn't want to go outside in the cold. So cut the rosemary. Or I will put on my jacket on. But another time. Ladies and gentlemen, shrimp and broccoli. Stick and stay tuned. When I plate, I'll show you. My friends, it's plated. And that's what it looks like. Shrimp and broccoli in a few minutes. Ready to go. You know I like my cucumber, so I have my little cucumber on the side. So you know how it is. Yeah. So, yeah, it's your boy, Dan Rue from Dan Rue's Journey. You're saying a pleasant and good evening to you. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit the post notification bell. Tell your friends to tell their friends, and their family to tell their family. And just keep the movement going. Really appreciate it. If you give me the like, the share, and the subscribe that I need to let this channel grow. We all grow with the channel. Thank you so much. You have a good evening.